So with that time and being able to choose when and what I want to do, I was able to actually participate a lot in last week's memorial site with Algoma University, and it really got to me when after the information sunk in, and then when I saw that there was an initiative being started where people were bringing shoes to Algoma U stairs. That's where I got involved as well, and I went down to the site, and I was just going to put down my shoes and pay my respects and offerings, and then just leave. And and I did leave, but I couldn't really go anywhere. I couldn't concentrate on anything else. I just felt like I wanted to be back at the site. So I ended up going back there and spending the rest of my day there and the next few days there. And then when I was there, I happened to meet the organizers, young ladies who had actually started this initiative. So we got to know each other and through this initiative quite well. And it was through their conversations with other people that they were talking like, oh, maybe we should get signs next and put them up around town in the churches and stuff. And I was like, that's actually a great idea. And a part of my business is doing marketing and promotions and signage, billboards. So I have a supplier already and my own suppliers available to do the signs. So I just asked him if he could get me some signs, got a quote. And then I put out a call for anyone who wanted to help with the cost, because signs, they aren't cheap. They do got to be paid for. And I got a few big sponsors that gave me a few big chunks of change right off the bat to say, here you go, great initiative. So that really drove it. I was like, that's great. And so we got the first shipment of signs last week. I put a few up in my yard. We went around town to some of the main churches that we feel should be responsible, should be being held accountable for what happened here. So we wanted to get that message out. And then a lot of people started messaging us asking for signs. So I've been handing out signs and taking donations as well if people are able to donate anything for the signs. So we are taking that. And I did place another order for signs because we went through the first 50, 60 of them pretty quick. So I got another order, another 50 coming. And most of those costs are covered now through donations, which is great. And if there's any additional funds that are left over after the sign campaign, they'll go either directly to survivors and their families or organizations that help survivors and their families, or purchase more signs if the requests are there still. So